guys, this is my Christmas tree. So I have a fire going on the TV as well, and today we're gonna decorate my Christmas tree and talk a little bit about books. These are a bunch of stuff I have from my mother. So pretty much I got into books. I read when I was younger, when I was little, and then in like high school I read Twilight that I really liked. I got into Jodi Picoult, loved Jodi Picoult. I still do love Jodi Picoult. And then like I would get a book and I would like binge read it, I loved it and stuff like that, but then I like would not, and then it would take a while for me to pick up another book. I didn't do like I do now where I like finish a book and then like go straight into another one. So that's kind of that. And then in like 2021 I got back into reading. I just like in between there I picked up like a couple random books and would read them. But then end of 2021, which I actually graduated 2021, but like end of 2021 is when I got back into it, and 2022 is when I actually like started reading a bunch and like started keeping track. I have so many ornaments in here. I also have mistletoe. I need to put this up for when my fiance comes home. I don't know what I want to put on my tree and what I don't want to put on my tree. There's so many ornaments in here. So as you can see, there's already a couple ornaments on it. This was in my boyfriend's room. Well, my fiance now, but my boyfriend last year's room. And we picked out some ornaments. So we have like some like colorful disco ball ones. We have some ones that are like have patterns of lights and like stuff in them, trees, sparkly acorns, like the most randomest stuff on it ever. Something about me with Christmas trees, I want the most randomest crap on it ever. I don't want an aesthetic looking Christmas tree. I want it to look so homely and just so like, I don't know, that's just what I grew up with a bunch of like ornaments that like we made as kids or were like gifted that are just mix match and so like homey. Also, every year my grandma puts something on the Christmas tree and we have to go find it. So like this one was 2019, and so she puts them on for all the grandkids and you have to search the Christmas tree and find them. One of my favorites ever broke. This was my first Christmas ornament. Look, it's this little like baby and it broke. I'm gonna have to super glue that because that's precious. So a fun thing, one of my favorite books that's 5 stars for me is Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan, and I picked that up. I was at a Barnes & Noble one day because the mall that I go to, I usually park in the Barnes & Noble parking area and then walk through Barnes & Noble because it's just nicer. Anyway, so one day I was just looking for fun and I was looking through like the cheap $5 books that they had on sale, and I found that book and I read the back and was like, oh, this sounds really interesting. So I picked it up and like I binged it, and then like a half a year later when I got into Book Talk I was like, oh my gosh, this is a Book Talk book? And I got it for $5. So a bunch of my ornaments say Audrey on it because that's my name. So this whole Christmas tree is going to be like Audrey and no Connor, which is my fiance. I'm not putting ornaments on the back of the tree. I'm sorry. Look at this one. Little nutcracker. I made these ones. This one's kind of cute, isn't it? I just painted like little sparkles on it, and this one I painted a snowman. I'm not putting them on the tree though. Well, this one's from when I did cheer. I was actually a cheerleader for 6 years, which is how long we could do it at my school. You could start in 7th grade. So I did it from 7th grade to senior year. And I was only a sideline. I didn't do competitive. I did 1 year and I didn't like it because I'm not a very competitive person. This is one of my favorite ornaments. It's a little fairy. Can you see my fantasy side poking out? So talking about fantasies, I think my favorite fantasies I've read are probably One Dark Window. Oh my gosh, so good. If you didn't watch me reading those, you should go check it out because they were so good. This is I think I picked this one out, and then it's like a little princess one because another thing that's kind of funny is my grandpa always used to call me princess, and I was like, no, I don't want to be a princess. I want to be a fairy. So then he would call me fairy princess, which is so valid. Like, who wants to be a princess? I'd rather be fae. Are you an angel or a star person? We have a star, but I grew up with an angel, so I kind of want an angel. Okay, I did it. So, thank you for watching today's video. I know it was all over the place and it just random book talk. Right now I'm not reading a book. I think I'm going to read The Gift by Frida McFadden, which you guys are going to see. But thank you so much for watching Bookmas, and I'll see you tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.